with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Pirates will kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Volunteers offense will take the first swing of the game. And as we watch this wide receiver come onto the field, when you have a dude like this, you find ways to get him the ball over and over again, no matter what the defense tries to take away.
Yeah, because the defense can't win. Whether you double team him, we're still going to win. And they're going to give him the ball in quick passes. They're going to throw it deep, and they're going to take advantage of him every opportunity they can. They will feed him. They will feature him because he's just that good.
And now on second down for this offense. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Get it out on the screen. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
Off play action on first down. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Flying out to the left. The 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Volunteers! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Pirates offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
So you get stuffed on first down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now on this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to lead more guys in to block? There's a real cat and mouse game going on right now between these two coaching staffs.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. A little screen to the running back. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be fourth down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Looking to move it through the air. Finds us back in the middle. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. And the Volunteers trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. North Texas looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program that's won before, and they might just add some more hardware before the year is out. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with...
He holds it in, and nobody's close. He's loose on the right, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, ECU!
And this offense gets on the board, and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. They get him down after he makes the catch. A 3rd and long coming up here. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. They're trying to get to it. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
Defense has been looking so good on this drive so far. They already set up 3rd and long, and now they take all the throws away down the field. Great job in coverage. Great job reading the QB's eyes. So there's nowhere for him to go with it. He's got to throw it away.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score. Gonna let it fly. And that pass intercepted. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. First down here for the offense. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Shoots through that hole and picks up 5. He's out to the 11. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get better.
From inside the 40 and the 37, it's first down. Handoff from the gun. Just steamrolling his way through. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. He wants to throw. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4, they'll mark it at the 19. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Morton. Now he's going to break the pocket. The throw. And the pass is incomplete, and that's how the first quarter comes to a close. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. It is good. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3-and-out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man downfield. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. And the Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. The defense all over that loose ball, and now they're bringing it back. Touchdown, Pirates. The defense with the scoop and score. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. They're just about to kick it off after that scoop and score 6.
That makes the score East Carolina.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. He leaves it with the back. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the ground with the back. Shakes off the tackler. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Quickly to the tight end. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Volunteers send out the punt unit. He gets a block. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Power football with the run. Low man win a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed and the open field running ability on that last play. And this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Morton. Swings it out to the flat. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw. Setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Pirates will call on their punt team. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
East Carolina.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And this one will be a 57-yard attempt. He'll unleash it from the right hash. No good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
Let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
The quick out. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Trying to find his man on first down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. He's looking to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, maybe.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute.
Down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got his man, and he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water inside.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's man.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. First and goal. They want to throw it. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown ball.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
East Carolina.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that in seconds. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Back to throw, it's Morton. They're bringing heat. Stands in and takes the hit. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
The quarterback had no shot on that play. He had a defender bearing down on him. He knew he was going to get hit. I think he should have just thrown that thing out of bounds. He's lucky that wasn't picked throwing into double coverage.
Getting some heat. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. And the Volunteers will line up to kick off and start the second half.
East Carolina, 17.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football time out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Pass on the way, it's picked off.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. It didn't stick right away. There's a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
Using the quick game. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint, and the ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two conferences play each other oftentimes early in the season, late in the season.
Headed to the end zone, and he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Volunteers!
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes, continue to feed this man the ball.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Miami opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give to the tailback. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. He's inside the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical, and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
East Carolina.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive. He's going up top. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. And with the extra point, they now trail 35-24. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Excellent field position here for the offense. The give from the gun. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Keep it on the ground. He breaks a tackle. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a first down. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is even bigger. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Going for the big play. Makes the catch down the right side. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Pirates have moved it inside the 20. Now from inside the red zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, East Carolina!
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like, that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. The receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Looking for the 2-point try. The back goes in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now they're just down 6. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
32.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense and they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down for the 16.
And the defense gets him on the ground for the 4th time today, by the way. They've pressured him. He's still done an unbelievable job making completions. But you know what? Get him on the ground when he's got the ball. He can't make something happen. Keep hitting him. Keep getting him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got him downfield. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown ball! Is there anything this dude can't do? He's channeling his inner Condridge Holloway, Heath Schuler, or dare I say, the great Peyton Manning.
I bet he can't lead the band, Reese. I bet he's not allowed to do that. He's having himself a day, but he's not there yet. But, man, putting up some stats, doing what he wants. This offense is absolutely cooking.
East Carolina.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. This drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Looking deep. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Takes it the other way. Oh, he got loose. A huge pickup on this play. They finally get him out of bounds, and that is some kind of way to wrap up the 3rd quarter. These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Open space at the 25. Just trucks through it. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Volunteers!
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
East Carolina. 32.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to...
Gonna take a shot. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Here comes the offense on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
At this point in the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Closer look, in the replay booth will overturn the call. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Takes a hit as he fires. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Makes his connection. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On the jet sweep, racing for the edge and the sticks. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. USC found a way to rescue victory from the jaws of defeat, something this program has done.
He's going for it all. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't...